Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Vols will kick this away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Gorilla.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
The offense starts with a short field. And now the handoff. Powering through. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Presley. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Gain of 14. And that's a first down for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 7, Tulane 3.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Off the play fake on first down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throwing again on second and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Timber. Griffin.
Back to throw again. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the
What's the
set.
play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Now 55 feet.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down here for this offense.
Ringo.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run play.
He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
Terrier.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Curtin, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Hand off to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime.
On the ready.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Timber. Dino. Easy.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion.
Rolling. Low. Ready.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tulane. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out at the 6. What a crucial takeaway.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Off target and incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers will have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Third down coming.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
This one is right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Vols line it up with first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Brought down near the 4-yard line. It's now second and goal.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. And this one is caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here we go.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Ready?
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
Come on, set.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Get set. Get set.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. You're able to get him down. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make...
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The balls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Tulane 23, Tennessee 17.
Ready up.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Set.
Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It's a quick grab. Got space, looking to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Bringing pressure. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Lasso. Let's race.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now.
Belly stutter. Set.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
Picks up 4. Brings up second down.
Got it.
And the Volunteers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Tulane Green Wave will take over first and 10.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Ball handed to the running back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
He is brought down at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
On the double.
Important second down play coming up.
Double right. Jackrabbit.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Griffin. Dino. Timber.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Got it.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
Easy. Ready.
And they'll give it to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. He's 3 for 3 so far, but this one the most crucial, trying to take the lead here in the final seconds.
Ready up.
Third down play for this offense.
Black 24. Black 24.
No spike. He's looking to throw it.
The third down pass towards the receiver is incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Long enough and good. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the go-ahead field goal, they get set to kick off, just need to prevent a big return here in the final seconds. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Presley. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game, but he's stopped short, and the clock will run out. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. So who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator.